Guys, and welcome back to A Capital Adventure. So today, as you can see, we went through a lot of games. Just really because now, as much as League 1 is fun, and as you can see, we are dominating in the league, it's more important that we bring you the bigger games, as we said, because we are, as you can see, from Queen of the South. We then went on to beat Dumbarton 2-0. We did eventually have lost our game straight after that. We did equalise in the 42nd with Danny Hadling buried one, but Liam Henderson had an absolute stinker, and Jordan Sinclair banged in two from 25 yards. He just decided. We then went on to the Iron Brew third round cup, which was again one of the most ridiculous games of football that I have ever witnessed. See, we went 3-0 up, and they started bringing it back, and then we decided we weren't going to stop, and then they decided they were going to try and catch us. 6-5, and then almost a week later in the league, we decided to turn on the afterburners and that, and bet them 4-1, and we've just beaten Stranraer 3-0 again, struggling a little bit. Goals wise, as you can see, we went on that nice run in the league where we'd only conceded 3 and 6, and then we've kind of gone on to concede 5 and 3, but scored 13 and conceded 7. So what does that do for the league? Not what I was expecting. It has to be said, wasn't expecting this. We now absolutely own average ratings. It's now ours. We're coming up in the player of the matches. We own first and second in the player stats. Clean sheets were not there. Yellow cards are good. We don't want them. But yeah, not us for 11 games where I expected us to be. It has to be said, I was not expecting us to be sitting top of the pile. Financial wise, it started to come down a little bit, but I'm guessing after today, regardless of the results, another one of those games where the result for us doesn't really matter. It's all about getting the money. So we will be playing Aberdeen, and we will be playing Clyde today, and then if we get through, I'll also bring you the final. Maybe. Depends where it comes in. This is the area in which it should come in, I would think. Yeah, but we'll see. We've also got might do the 2 games and bring you the Glenavon Iron Brew, who are, in case for anyone, are second in the Danska Bank Premiership in Northern Ireland. So that's going to be a tough game. It's way up there. But yeah, so even in that, it's going to be a slightly longer episode. I'm trying to hype it all up. We're in the quarterfinals, so out of that we still have Bury and a few reserve teams. But again, the 2 biggest teams I would reckon in there are Glenavon and Bury. But yeah, we're going to get straight into this. So for us up front, going to be Henderson, Hadling, Lamont, Stewart, Lawrence and McLean in the midfield, with Henderson, Johnson, Rodrigue and Thompson into the back 4, with Chris Antel in goal. And up front it is a very strong, and I want to put this like, this is a better squad than what Celtic put out against us. Up front they have Zirkzee, Gary Mackay-Steven and Niall McGuigan. As a front 3, they have Nielsen kind of midfield with Graham Shinney and Evans as the defensive midfielders, with Tate, McKenna, Sturrock and Logan. So back 4 with Lewis and goals. On the bench for us is Mullen, Rumsby, McNiff, Shepherd, Taylor, Donaldson and Dowds. For them is Rogers, James, Agipong, Kai, Forrester, Shotton and Michael O'Halloran. Is that Michael O'Halloran? It is, yes. It is indeed ex-Rangers player and Saints striker Michael O'Halloran. So, yeah, lads, go out there, have some fun. Go on. He might have taken a battering for Celtic and still come out with a hefty run, but that was a very rotated side. I've got 11 players on the pitch who are going to do the job for me. So, off we go. Johnson to Rodrigue. Here come Aberdeen. Zorkzee to Tate. Nielsen, Shinnie. Tate. Nielsen, that's a nice ball over the top. Henderson's there. Had time. McGinn's just ran in. Chris Antel, good save in the end. Here we go, Mackay-Steven to swing the ball in. Back post, McKenna is going to collect it anyway. He's getting chased down. McGinn, Shinnie, McKenna. We are defending, we are really pressing them quite well here. Nielsen pushed them back quite a lot and managed to put the ball out of play. Still 0-0 Edinburgh City. Thought this would happen. It's going to be a highlight for them after highlight. It's Henderson clears it to Stewart. Blair Henderson can't get underneath it. Nielsen, Storich, it's just a long wafted ball over the top. And Antel and Thompson clear. A combination of the two manages to somehow keep Gary Mackay-Steven out. Aberdeen 0, Edinburgh City. Oh, here we go. Oh, I was about to cut for the next one. Rodrigue to Lawrence. We have he's not really got anyone. McLean, again, not really anyone. Defending banks of people. Handling somehow. McLean. Oh my days! Scott McLean has just put Edinburgh City 1-0 up in the semi-finals of the Betfred Cup against Aberdeen. Well worked goal, McLean to Lawrence, Stewart. Somehow Blair Henderson finds this to Hadling, and again, it's just beautifully placed. Scott McLean has just scored Edinburgh City's biggest goal ever. 1-0 Edinburgh City. Tate again to Shinnie. That's got to have rocked Aberdeen. Shinnie, it's over the top. They're playing this long ball well over the top of the, trying to get over the top of the defence. It's not really working out for them. Antel has to be very careful where he places this. It's just long kick upfield. Henderson can't really get underneath it. Liam Henderson does. Intercepts Lawrence. Stewart. It's a long cross ball. Tate needs to be very careful. The two players coming down for him. Nice ball over to McGinn. Now Aberdeen are going to break on us with pace. That is devastating. Then there it is. Aberdeen 1, Edinburgh City 1. That was very devastating. In fact, I think Rodrigue probably could have done a lot better there. Again, it's a nice ball. Oh, no one goes near McGinn. He just has acres of space to run. And it's just a flood. And then Rodrigue doesn't do anything. Nantel probably could have done better as well. So it's Edinburgh City 1, Aberdeen 1. Gary Mackay-Steven cleared by Big Sam Ben Johnson. Logan out to Gary Mackay-Steven. They are trying to stretch defence. Antel, good save in the end. Aberdeen aren't getting it all their own way. Antel, another big long ball upfield. Can't find Stewart. Nielsen's going to come forward with it again. Mackay-Steven clears Thompson. Rodrigue's been pulled. Xerxes, he's on 18. He's on. That's he's he's had 18 goals this season. There's not a lot he could do against this. Stewart again. Just no one really picks up Nielsen, and it's just ball over the top of Thompson. Rodrigue just gets pulled with him, and just Xerxes on the wrong. Ben Johnson on the wrong side of Xerxes. 2-1 Aberdeen. It hurts a little. Soric comes forward. McGinn, Nielsen, back round to Shinnie, who does find Tate on the overlap. Thompson does fly in. Xerxes, 19th of the season for Joshua. Sorry, Xerxes. Yeah, Xerxes. Yeah. Okay. I think we've reached our limit. I think. But we've done very well to get as far as we have, I suppose. 3-1 Aberdeen. It does sting a little since we took the lead, but can't really blame the lads. with the kick-off highlights. Actually, one change been made. Blair Henderson's come off for Scott Shepherd. Just told the lads at half-time, just go out there now, pressure's off lads, just go out there, have some fun, earn this club big money. That's Thompson with the throw, Shinny's there, Thompson recollects to recycle, can't really. McKenna, Lawrence is going to get there just ahead of Mackay Stevens. Henderson, Lamont going to swing one in, kind of close down, they're all around, but Mark Lawrence has given us a lifeline in this second half. Again, Aberdeen crowd our players, and somehow we come away with a goal. Logan misheads at Laments there, he does very well. Look at this, 4 and he almost round him, 3 round Stewart. Lawrence left unmarked, Lawrence just unleashes one from the edge of the box. 3-2 Aberdeen. Liam Henderson tries to find Lamont, can't. Oh, I think Lawrence was caught jogging as the counter-attack is on. Johnson, big tackle. That was needed. Made sure he was... Now Xerxes on for the hat-trick. He's offside. Luckily he's offside. We're not letting them get away from us. You can see here Shinny. Tate, it's a big ball over the top and he is just offside. Oh, and he does unleash a very powerful one. Still 3-2 Aberdeen. Forrester. Oh, hits one just over the bar. James to Xerxes to James, and there is the final nail in the coffin. Unfortunately, it's 4 out. Niall McGinn just sealed Aberdeen City, Edinburgh City's fate for Aberdeen. Yeah, it was going to be. I thought the Celtic game in the second round was going to be a big ask, but fortunately, on almost full strength, Aberdeen side was too much. We'll just give them a praise. I just need to. No, feel overwhelmed by getting praised. These are playing almost top of the league Aberdeen. Calm yourselves. 4-2 probably flatters them a bit. I can't even speak. Flatters us. I really couldn't even get that out. That struggled to come out. It's a bit flattering compared to what really went on. I can fault the guys in that. Really can't. Really can't. So yeah. So I'm pleased with your performance out there, lads. You took Aberdeen to the brink. They were worried. So guys, I'll see you all for the Clyde game. And we're back. I feel slightly I don't feel hurt after the Aberdeen games game. I do feel slightly getting disenchanted, but we move on regardless. So apart from the couple of changes you've just seen there, it's going to be the exact same team that is going out. He's actually better pressing forward. I don't know. Have fun. We're playing Clyde. Just Rumsby and Mullen coming into the team. Just Rumsby's wanting more game time. Same with Henderson and Hadling. And Ryan Mullen, Brendan Rodgers is getting slightly annoyed that I don't play him as much. He's had 2 games. And he couldn't play against Celtic. And Chris Antill, I think, deserved time. Then goal after that, so he's returned now. So against Clyde, we've got Donnelly, Lawrence, I can't speak. Help. We've got Donnelly, Morrison, Boyle, and Hopkirk as a kind of front 4, with Grant, McStay in midfield to defensive midfielder duties. Oh, I do apologise. Stewart, Coggle, Nelson and McPherson as the back four with Blair Curry in goal. And our team is effectively the same team. So I didn't even take a dent going into the after the Aberdeen game. Boys were happy. Right. I'm happy wherever we finish this season, to be quite honest. I'm not expecting to stay top. Not by a long shot. Funny feeling in the back end of the year, a lot in your Dumbartons, Brecons and Forfars. And in the Scottish Cup we got our Broth. So we'll kind of just tick our way down now. 2 to 3 games a match. And 9 minutes in. Not a lot happening. 0-0. We're back for a highlight. Curry kicks the ball upfield. Rodriguez underneath it, no one really there. McStay to Grant to Morrison. Stewart getting kind of hounded out there as well. Does find Grant in the midfield. Grant, Rodriguez been pulled. Boyle to Hopkirk. Ooh. Deserving of a goal. 0-0. Clyde again. McStay. Oof. I think that was Coggle. Almost putting it in. It's going to lead up to half time. Apparently we have a very apprehensive and nervous team. And a couple unmotivated. Lament will be coming off at half time. He has pulled his hamstring. I'm not happy with that first half. Far from pleased. Sort it out. So we'll switch McLean and Lament off, and we'll bring on Graham Taylor, who has played out there before. If you remember last season, he can play out there. Apart from that, yeah, we go again. So it's Donnelly to Boyle to McStay, and there is your kick-off highlight. Oh, the closest team to us, Brecon, have turned on the afterburners against Montrose as we come forward. It's Henderson to Henderson. Oh, almost sells. Blair Henderson almost sells Liam Henderson short as Lawrence. Time I got all out, or did I was over. Guys, I'm getting tired. I think that's what's causing this. Thompson to Taylor. Long ball through. Henderson's there. Oh, Blair Henderson with an absolute beauty of a goal. But what an assist from Graham Taylor. Told you he's played out there before. That was magical. Edinburgh City fans going wild. Graham Taylor, he just pings this into, I think he just kind of hits a hit and hope from him. There you go, lads. Graham Taylor, and the defender was lucky not to even collect Blair Henderson there. 1-0 Edinburgh City. It's Stewart to intercepted by Kevin Stewart. Hadling. Oof, I could see what Blair was trying to do there. Wasn't going to happen, no. Curry kicks it long up the field. Liam Henderson underneath it. McLean. All the way out to Taylor, who gets dispossessed. In fact, Thompson's caught way out of position, but unfortunately Clyde do not capitalise. They go through the entirety of the defence. Look, Donnelly's made it 1-1. Oh dear. Failings across the board there for us. See here, no one really runs to him. Rodriguez doesn't even make the tackle, and then Rumsby, I think it is, gets absolutely just sold, and no one can get to Donnelly. Edinburgh City 1, Clyde 1. We'll just take it into the last couple of minutes. Thompson to Lawrence. Is there anything on the cards here? No. Nope. So as the time's ticked down and it's all over, it's 1-1. And we really should have won that game. So yeah, you weren't good enough today, lads. We are performing way above all expectations, but as you saw it when at Rangers, Ajax, Ipswich, even the short time we were at Wolves, I demand a certain level from my teams, and after a while they do produce it. So we've made made it interesting, shall we say. Brecon equal us, Forfar now in Clyde 6 points behind, Dumbarton are 7 behind, and Airdrie, where we were predicted to finish 6th. So actually, you know what, we're going to have a look at the season preview, and apparently, yeah, Alloa were to finish there. Clyde I think strengthened more than we did, but apparently we were to finish 6th anyway. But as see, games aren't really won or lost on paper. The league speaks for itself. No one is where they're meant to be, but it is what it is. Ooh, yeah, we can survive them 2 weeks. So guys, when we come back, it will be indeed the. You know what? I will do the for our Broth game. We'll do a cup special again. We'll do Glenavon and Arbroath, and we will. In between those games, I will play the Montrose game. We are really rapidly now coming to the end of the season. There'll be no games in January if things work out, depending where the next round for the Scottish Cup goes if we proceed through. But until then, guys, as I'm unprofessionally yawning on on audio, I will love yous and leave yous. Until next time, remember to like, comment, subscribe below. Until we face Glenavon or Glenavon or Glenavon. It's bye for now.